Hi, I'm Gary Morgan. I'm a resident here of Johnson County, Kansas, and I'm involved in the health freedom movement here for the last couple years. Today we're here at the Kansans for Health Freedom we call it the Freedom Revival. We've had many speakers come in and talk to us about what we've been through over the last 2 years. And today I'm joined by Ernest Ramirez, who is very well known around the world for his story of his son, Ernest Ramirez Jr., that was essentially killed by the COVID jabs. And in talking with Ernest this morning, we were talking about a lot of the meetings we go to, and there's a lot of women involved, there's a lot of soccer moms involved, but when it comes down to it, I'm just not seeing the dads and the men figures that should be in this fight as well. And so my hope is that I can be an influence to have other folks join me and to be that father, to be that grandfather, to be that man figure. So Ernest, again, it's a pleasure to meet you today, and again, your story is so touching. But what would you have to say to the men that are watching this?
Well, like I said, they need to come back to reality. Back when I was growing up, I would see, men protecting their families. They were, like I said before earlier, men were kings of the castles. They were protectors of their family. We don't see that anymore. I mean, I'm sorry, like I said before, they need to quit shopping for their dresses at Target and grow a pair and be men again.
Yeah.
Fight for your children, not just your children, your neighbor's children. Kids you don't even know. We need to stand up. Like I always said, I will protect a child. It doesn't have to be my own. I will protect a child if I see a child in danger. Every man should think this way, because we, the good Lord's put us here to protect the women and the children.
Yes.
So that's what we need to continue. I mean, we're supposed to follow our good Lord's advice. He put us here to protect everyone and each other. I mean, even in battle, all these wars we've been involved in are, us being patriots, we do not leave anyone behind. We will pick up our wounded and we carry them to safety. That's what we're doing now. We're in a battle right now, a spiritual battle, and we are actually killing. Yeah, we're killing our people. My son, he's a casualty of war. My vaccine injured are also casualties, and these are the people we need to take care of. And I've always said too, if for somehow I get lucky enough to get enough money together, I would love to build a memorial, because we have one for our vets.
That's a great idea.
We need one for our casualties during this biochemical weapon that they've thrown upon us. They need to be honored in this way. Our lost ones and our injured. And what's it going to take? We can't depend on the women, because you're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to be tough. God didn't create us from the rib of a woman, did he?
Right.
So we're the ones supposed to be protecting them.
Yeah. Well, I think you are an inspiration to me and many men around the world, and I know you want to dedicate your life as to your son's memory.
Yes.
And by doing what you're doing, it's not fun to give up your weekends and your days traveling into these events, but you do this.
A lot of people think that I profit. No one pays me. I miss work, so many days of work, and I still have bills to pay. Luckily, I believe the good Lord's going to provide somehow, one way or another. But this is time consuming on me, but I believe, it's something that the position I was put in. The good Lord put me in this position because He needs men to stand up and fight. Yeah. God knows my heart. He knows I'm a fighter. He knows I don't give up. Where are the other guys that should be thinking like this? Like I said, nothing will ever bring my son back. But why should I be here battling for your grandchildren, your children? I could easily quit and say stay home and grieve. But that's not me. My son knows that, and the good Lord knows that.
It's not myself either, and I would just put this plea out there to all those that are watching this video. Probably your wife has given you this little video to watch, but I challenge you to get involved. I challenge you to go to county commission meetings. I challenge you to go to school board meetings, you know, to stand up there and to address this ridiculousness that's going on inside of our schools today. This is a war we're in, as Ernest mentioned, and if you don't think this is a war, you need to stop and really look at what's happened over these last 2 years. But I ask you, get involved, make a difference, learn what the facts are, be able to talk with people about what the facts are, and and above all, just give it your all. But as Ernest has so eloquently said, you know, we need to be the men of our families. We need to be the guys that stand up to the tyranny that's going on in this world right now. So, Ernest, it's been a pleasure to meet you, and I truly wish for you the best, and I'll be looking for great things, you know, and I see you from time to time on various podcasts, and I really do appreciate you being here in Kansas City today.
Well, I appreciate you, and you're always welcome to contact me anytime. You have my number. You can share it with everybody else. If they want to talk. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a politician, but I have a shoulder you can cry on. I have ears to listen to anything you need. 24 hours a day, my phone is always on.
Thank you.
I'm here.
Ernest, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.